Alright, we got Demi Lovato's Catch Me by request here. Here is what the first part will sound like. As you can see, I'm not using a pick. We're doing finger picking here. Throughout the entire song, it's going to be thumb gets the bass note, and these two fingers, index and middle finger, get the two other notes you're playing. You don't use your other fingers a lot. We will use our ring finger during the chorus to pick as well, but other than that, that's the entire, no matter what you're playing during the verse, it's thumb by itself, then these two together. The first chord is index finger goes at the 7th fret of the D string. Ring finger gets the 9th fret of the G string. Pinky gets the 9th fret of the B string. And you're only playing those three, so for the next chord, the only thing that moves is your index finger. It just goes to the A string. Same fret, 7th fret. While you're playing these, I suggest putting your middle finger on the 8th fret, right below your pinky, on the B string. It's not actually playing a note right now because your pinky is playing the note on the 9th fret. But, well, you'll see why in a second. So, next chord, lift up your pinky, and that is the next chord, except you have to slide it down the neck. So your index finger goes to the 4th fret, the other fingers do not change position, so it's going to go like that. Index fingers on the 4th fret, get you the rest of my neck here. Ring fingers on the 6th of the G string, middle fingers on the 5th fret of the B string. The next chord is one of the toughest in the songs. There's two major things you can do. One is you can play an entire chord, but you have to bar it. It's a barred minor chord. So what a bar chord is you bar the 4th fret with your index finger. I'm pushing all the strings down right now on the 4th fret. Put your ring finger on the 6th fret of the D string, and now the only 3 strings you're playing, as always, you're playing 3 strings. You're going to play the bottom E string, and then you're going to play the middle 2 strings, the D and the G. So it's a lot of work just for 3 strings. The other thing you can do for that chord is put your middle finger on the 4th fret of the G string, put your pinky on the 6th fret of the D string, and put your index finger on the 4th fret of the low E string. That's kind of a stretch, but you won't have to bar, so it's up to you what you do. I use a bar. So the transition should sound like this. The next chord, go up with your index finger to the 5th fret. Your ring finger gets the 7th fret of the D string. Middle finger gets the 6th fret of the G string. The next chord is the same exact positioning, but up 2 frets. 7th fret with your index finger, ring finger's got the 9th, middle finger's got the 8th on the G string. Then we got the chorus. Chorus is an A chord. You're going to play it up here though, not down here like you might usually play an A chord. You're going to get the 5th fret with your index finger on the low E string, 7th fret with your ring finger, 7th fret with your pinky finger, 6th fret on the next string, the G string, 6th fret right there. And you can let the bottom 2 strings ring open, the high notes ring open. So it should sound like this. And it's the same picking pattern, but this is where we're going to use our ring finger down here to pick as well, so we get more notes. You'll notice I'm picking 2 notes now with my thumb. I'm getting the bass note, then I'm picking it again with my thumb on the next string with the rest of them. The next chord is the same exact positioning, which is why we played it up here instead of the normal A, but you're going to move up 2 frets. The next chord, lift up your middle finger. So you should have 7th, 9th, 9th on the low strings, the low 3 strings. What you're going to do is you're going to lift them up and move them each down a string. You still have 7th, 9th, 9th, but it's on the A string, D string, and G string now. Alright, well, that's the verse and the chorus. Alright, the next part's the little bridge she does. You'll recognize these chords. It's pretty much the same chords as we use in the verse, except they're down here on the neck instead of up there. It's the same fingering though. In fact, the first chord is this chord from the verse. The 4th fret with your pinky, not your pinky, 4th fret with your index finger on the A string, 6th fret with your ring finger on the G string, 5th fret on the B string with your middle finger. Alright, keep this position, but move down 2 frets, and put your pinky on. Your pinky is on the 4th fret of the B string, above your middle finger. Your middle finger stays there though, it's not playing right now because your pinky is on the same string, it should be. But leave it there so you can transition easier. So it goes, and then she does a little walk up. You're gonna take off your pinky and move up just 1 fret, and then move up 1 fret again. So that little thing is alright, I did that pretty quick, but you should, I hope you can rewind if you want to see it again, because I'm starting to run short on time. So the next thing is, after you do the little walk up, same thing, 2nd fret, and then 4th, 4th on the G and B. Now you're going to play an open A, and get the 2nd fret on the G and B with your middle finger and ring finger. Now, your middle finger and ring finger stay there, but you get the 2nd fret of the low E string with your index finger. Now you go up to the 4th fret, and this is the same chord as before as well, the one where you can either bar or you can play it the stretchy way. You can rewind to that part of the video if you need to see it again. And then the next chord is an A up here. It's an A minor 7th. So open A string, 2nd fret of the D string with your middle finger, open G string, 1st fret of the B string with your index finger. Then the final part, well, let me play that for you real quick. Now, same chords as the chorus before, but you're going to play them super chill. And then she starts rocking out. For the rock out part, just do power chords. Index finger on the 5th, ring finger on the 7th, pinky on the 7th, and just go up. My finger is not changing, I'm just sliding up and down 2 frets at a time. So good luck with that. Questions or comments, as usual, send me a message, leave a comment, and as always, I'm open to requests. Good luck.